Okay, I promised you guys a review, so here's a review. First up, the feathered dinosaurs. Move this back. There we go. Feathered dinosaurs and the T-Rex that isn't feathered. Okay, so first one. Psittacosaurus, or Psittacosaurus. I call it Psittacosaurus. It stands. Oh, there we go. I like it. It doesn't have the quills on its tail, because I guess they just forego that they had it. That they had those. That it is supposed to have it. Which is kind of weird, because it does say feathered dinosaurs. And this was somewhat of a feathered dinosaur, but they just were like, no. So, whatever. I don't know. If I had to rank it, 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'm going to rank these for why? I don't know. I want to. T-Rex. That's literally just Rexy from Jurassic Park. Look at this beautiful, beautiful face. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It looks good from the side angle. It stands pretty well. I will probably be able to use it in stop motion. Oh, that's not the T-Rex. Comparing it with the other Safari T-Rex that I have, you can see a major difference. Yeah, this one's definitely more accurate, but it's not as accurate as some of the other figures in here. But you know, this is more accurate than this thing. Oh lord, 4 of you at the same time. Apatosaurus. Let's compare it with this Apatosaurus. This one again is definitely more accurate. This one's green. This one reminds me of the Sinclair Brontosaurus, actually. Just because of the color, I guess. I like it. I really do. This goofy This one's goofy and then this one's pretty accurate, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot to rank the T-Rex, too. The T-Rex, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 again for this. Probably. Pachycephalosaurus. I like it. The color scheme looks a little bit weird, but other than that, it's pretty good, actually. It's decently accurate-ish. Yeah, I like it. It stands. I said it stands. There we go. I would have to say that, I wouldn't really know how to rank this. I think I'd rank this about 8 out of 10. Forget. Okay. Protoceratops. I really like the color scheme on this, and the mold is also pretty well done and pretty good. This is 10 out of 10. I have to give this a 10 out of 10. This is beautiful, and I like how the tail isn't just a flimsy tail, like most other. I'm sorry if there's banging in this video. Someone's working on their roof. I'm sorry, or not sorry. I'm really liking the fact that they had the tail be thick and not like this, like normal ceratopsian tails, because tails of normal ceratopsians are not thick. They're like kind of flimsy-ish, but these ones had like more of a sail-ish type of a tail, and I like that they put that on here. And I really like the teal color with the black stripes and the sand dirt brown. I really like this 10 out of 10 figure. In keeping with blue striped ceratopsians, Chasmosaurus or Chasmosaurus. I don't really know how you pronounce that. I'm gonna pronounce it Chasmosaurus. Again, 10 out of 10. This one's also beautiful. Chasmosaurus is actually a ceratopsian I'd never heard of. Ceratopsians are my favorite group of dinosaurs. You'd think it would be Spinosaurids, but no, ceratopsians, because they're just majestic. Look at this boy and tell me this isn't majestic. This is what majesty looks like right here. Yep. The figures stand pretty well, or so far they've stood pretty well. So yeah. Now let's move on to what we got this one for. The Feathered Boys. Caudipteryx. This looks like that one picture that said the recipe said to let the chicken chill, so I let bro relax. This looks like I could recreate that meme perfectly with this. And also he's T-posing to assert dominance. Beautiful. He stands pretty well. He's a little crooked in his stance for whatever reason, but who cares? Yeah, you can see this. You will be able to see this guy in stop motions. You'll be able to see all of them, unless there's one that can't stand. Bepiosaurus. He stands. It's just if I set him down in a certain way, he might fall over. But once he's stood, he's pretty good. See? Bepiosaurus is an ancestor to Therizinosaurus. So that's why it looks like Therizinosaurus, but it's not. It's an ancestor. And that we know these had feathers. We technically don't know that Therizinosaurus had feathers, but it's heavily implied, or maybe they found actual evidence. I don't really know. D-long. I'm kidding. It's Dilong, I think. I don't know if it's pronounced D-long or Dilong. It's spelled D-I-L-O-N-G. So it might be D-long or Dilong. I don't know. It's a Tyrannosaurid. Not Tyrannosaurus, Tyrannosaurid. And, well, you can see it doesn't really like to stand. I will break your legs until you stand. Or just pipe cleaner. But, yeah, this guy unfortunately does not like to stand. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, so if you'd see him in stop motions, and also he's a bit oversized for what he is, so if you see him in stop motions, he'll be with a pipe cleaner around his neck. So, yeah. Velociraptor, which surprisingly stands well. With this thin of a figure, I did not expect him to stand well. Yeah, he stands perfect. Velociraptor. I like it. Oh, yeah, I forgot to rank the other ones. Hold on, which ones did I not? Oh, yeah, I didn't rank the feathered ones. D-Long, he cannot stand, and he's like skin color, like crayon skin color. 5 out of 10. Bepiosaurus, 7 out of 10. Caudipteryx, 9.99 out of 10. The only thing I really don't like about it is just because, actually, no, 10 out of 10. He's 10 out of 10. Yeah, there's nothing I really don't like about this figure. I like it. Velociraptor, looks really good. 9 out of 10. Just because I think the color scheme could have been a little better. Sinonithosaurus. That's not what this is at all. This is another Velociraptor. Just a bit better looking. So this is 10 out of 10. It's not Sinonithosaurus. Sinonithosaurus had like buck teeth and was an herbivore and didn't have a sickle claw. So, yeah, this is a Velociraptor. An accurate Velociraptor. Oh, with Velociraptor, both of them. Let's compare it to this old one. Yeah. You can clearly tell which one's the better one. And last for the feathered is Microraptor, and this is what really dates the set, because Microraptor, he's not black. He's not black. But in all seriousness, Microraptor should be like an iridescent blur. Iridescent, I think. The color, the feathers that crows have, Microraptor also had. Oh, yeah, the Velociraptors. Oh, yeah, I already ranked them. This one's 9 out of 10, and this one's 10 out of 10. This one, again, 10 out of 10. I really like it. Even though it's inaccurate colors, who cares? You know, they tried their best. Now, Carnivorous Dinosaurs. Okay. Who's first? Oh, Lord. Oh, dear. This Dilophosaurus needs help. Look at him screaming. So, yeah, in terms of Dilophosaurus, I like this one more. I'll probably include this one in stop motions, but yikes. Just yikes. Yikes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one, 7 out of 10. Ooh, Elasmosaurus. I wish his neck was like this and not like that. That's definitely gonna make him down a few points, but I like how he stands. I might actually be able to make some stop motions with him though. 7 out of 10, just because the neck being curved like that just really knocked him down. So yeah. Baryonyx. 10 out of 10. Just 10 out of 10. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I love it. Not much to say about it. It's just, I love it. I don't know why. I just love it. Beautiful. T-Rex number 2. This one looks like a vintage T-Rex, but like a good vintage T-Rex. It looks really cool, and it honestly feels, it's textured, like it has a rough texture, and I like that. Let's compare it with the other two T-Rexes. This T-Rex, from the feathered dinosaur pack, or tube, I mean. This T-Rex from the first tube, and then this one, this tube. So yeah. This one I'd probably have to rank as a 9 out of 10. Just because I feel like the color could have been a little bit better. The color I feel like could have been a bit better, just because looks like really saturated. So let's see who's next. Okay. Oh Lord. Oh, Velociraptor. This green one, which I really like, because as I've previously shown you, I have the brown one, or I had only the brown one, but now I have the green one. You can see these are definitely vintage, and now you really can see that, yeah, this is supposed to be skin and not feathers, especially since now we have feathered ones. Well, that's a Sinornithosaurus. Here's the Velociraptor. Yeah, this one clearly looks better. Clearly this one's, I mean, not in terms of, like, looks. I mean, they both look equally great. It's in terms of accuracy. But, you know, I like this green coloring. I like it. um, um, oh, this pteranodon. Oh dear, what happened to this poor soul's eyes? It's like one eye is big, one eye is fine, and then one eye is like tiny. What happened to this poor soul's eyes? Compare this to the really red one, and I got a treat for you. Compare this to the really old vintage one. This is from like the 80s, like actually the 80s. I got it from somebody. I can't remember who. Oh, wait. Yeah. I got it from my grandma. That's what I don't know why I said something I forgot. It was. My grandma gave this one to me. Yeah. And then, compare this. This is the old coloration of the Pteranodon, and this one's the newer one. I like that I have both. And I like that I have now 3 of these, except this one has more outstretched models. For this Pteranodon, I'll rank it 9 out of 10. If both eyes were like this, and not like that, if both eyes were consistent, it'd be a 10. But, you know, and they're not. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, for frick's sake. This guy is causing issues. Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon. Oh, wait, I just realized I forgot to see if the T-Rex can stand. And it can. Dimetrodon. I like this coloration better than this one. This one just seems more natural to me. This one's fine, but this one for some reason I think of a chili pepper with this one. And this one I just think of like an actual animal. So, I like it. This one, 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Oh, okay then. Hi, Acrocanthosaurus. I like this one, actually. I actually really like this one. This is my first figure of an Acrocanthosaurus. I can definitely use it. I actually really like this one. So, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I like this one. This one's really good. Of course. Of course, this one won't. There we go. Spinosaurus magna. Oh dear gosh. Oh dear gosh. What do I even say about this? The same mold as this, the same. It's a little bit more orange colored. It's very retro. That is the noise that I make when I see this thing, is just because of just how retro it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. 10 out of 10, it's still great. Black Carnivorous. Great. 10 out of 10. Allosaurus. Bullshit out of 10. I'm just kind of speeding through these because I don't really have much to say. Mr. Happy. He's amazing. He's amazing.